Yeah, I stopped it, so now we're back. All right. There's that button where you can, just like on Twitch, you can send someone $1 or whatever.
Oh, that's nice.
People have been, never seen that, or I've never pimped for it, but
Yeah. Yeah, because they want to like support you and everything. Did you want to update on your?
it's funny. I did on here, but I didn't do it on the show yet.
Yeah.
So I will. Yeah, this is a good break to do it.
Yeah.
I actually watched the end of this shit.
Oh, the Wimbledon.
Yeah,
How was it?
it was. It really wasn't. I didn't sit through 4 hours of a goddamn match, but it
Yeah,
was. The end was really, really good.
that's good. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I've sat through more than a few minutes of a tennis match.
Yeah, my mom was a huge tennis stud, and she tried to force me to play tennis, and it just never stuck with me. Um, but I am ambidextrous.
Well, that's good for tennis, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean racquetball. I'll do that all day. That's a blast. Racquetball's a fun game.
I've never played racquetball.
Yeah, you just get in there and
They wouldn't do night rate or night sweep.
I don't know. They might do early morning, but I think they're just figuring it's just easier to get them at work. Drunk Woody Harrelson? No, is that on YouTube or some deal? I wonder if I can flip it in mid. Oh, I can. Okay. Camera on this side a little better. And this is backwards to you guys, right?
The guide explains the different types of windows and doors, the materials they're made with, and ultimately how they will perform. Plus, it has a handy list of things to consider when deciding which products will work best for your project, along with a detailed breakdown of how energy efficient
Woody Harrelson was drunk at Wimbledon.
on your utility bills. So, if you're feeling stuck about where to begin, download your free window replacement guide at replacementmadeeasy.com. That's replacementmadeeasy.com.
What do you want to do in life? Well, it's going to take money. A lot of people are doing ride sharing to make money. If you drive an Uber, you can get a car from Fair free.
Yeah, so what's the story?
Alone, you can return it anytime you want. That's a game changer. Get info now at fair.com/switch.
He was
Your heart racing. You take a deep breath. You arrive at San
he's not tweeting. I don't see any tweets. His last tweet was 29 March 2017.
thousands of slot machines. This is where you get your poker face and something to smile about. This is San Manuel. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Must be 21 or over 10 to casino. Gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. How would you like to proceed?
Well, he stuck out for a bathroom break. He got a couple of glasses of wine, and he's back in his city.
Oh, okay. He looks pretty ripped.
In the roof, Woody Harrelson is busy on the phone. We need to get him another glass of wine as well. Hopefully, we've got a couple of Stellas coming.
In this kit, I'll show you how to flip one house in the LA area. With my proven formula, you won't need cash or credit. You'll just need access to
Can't get in until after time. He's not happy about it. Get back down there, whatever he's going to sneak up and sneak around like a Maybe he got himself a Pims. Well, if they got a Stella, you could send one our way.
But this says yesterday.
101 kit. Text your zip code to 62000. That's your zip code.
team is down.
Remove all rats, sanitize your attic to remove any
Security guard who can't get in until after the time. And he's not happy about it.
insulation. Wimbledon Stop is so confident that they can stop you.
That's pretty funny. He's ripped, and they're keeping him from his seat. Looking good though. This gray suit with the blue tie. What channel? What channel are the Doyers on? They're tied up at 11. What channel are they on? Are they on Spectrum Sports or what? Where are the Doyers? I can go down the hall and get Tim Cates. Oh, really?
24 hours. Call 800-524-1923.
Oh, how long do we have? Okay. Yes, it's on ESPN.
Relieve the pain and any skin irritation.
It's amazing. It's like as soon as you put it on, you can feel it working. We've had Blue Star in the family for years. It works on everything.
I love the cooling sensation on my athlete's foot.
What a relief for my eczema.
Nothing worked on my dry crack skin until I tried Blue Star.
Blue Star is great for scalp itch.
Look for the white box with the blue star in the first aid section. Feel Blue Star work fast or your money back. If you're worried about your cholesterol, hear how others are taking charge.
Look at that, all knotted up, 4 apiece. I should go get Cates down here.
I've been taking garlic for years.
My pharmacist recommended garlic. He said there's an ingredient in garlic that helps maintain healthy cholesterol.
I take garlic every day. No garlic bread. Lots of people like you are choosing garlic to help maintain a healthy cholesterol. Garlic, it's cholesterol's. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
I hate retail. You know, my philosophy is if you can't get it free or wholesale, you just don't need it. There's my philosophy in life.
Costco or nothing.
Let me tell you, it's either on sale or wholesale or you just don't need the product.
Bill Handle. Mornings from 6 to 10 on KFI.
My God, what a total morning show host. Bill Handel, we're good friends. KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk. It is Super Hyper Local Sunday. This is everything that happened over the weekend. Pretty much homework for the rest of KFI to keep up. The Doyers are tied up with the Red Sox 4-all at the bottom of the 11th. A World Series preview, blah, 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 we heard all weekend long. Well, before we get to the murder, there's this. If you missed it over the weekend, I was just hipped to this. I didn't watch yesterday. I'm not a huge tennis fan, as you might imagine. Nor was my barber today, as it turns out. And but Woody Harrelson put on quite a display yesterday. He was at, I guess, it looks like the men's doubles or something. He's had a couple different matches, and he was at the men's doubles final. And he was hooched. He was ripped. Really nicely. It's like a beautiful gray suit, white shirt with a pastel blue tie, and then a Wimbledon colors sort of straw fedora. And he looks good. He's been losing weight. He's sipping on a beverage. And so the deal is, during the way it works, it's kind of like in some baseball, most baseball stadiums, like during an inning, they won't let you go back to your seat. There has to be a break in the gameplay or whatever. Same with Wimbledon. During a volley, they don't let you make a disturbance. You have to be seated. So he is coming up the stairs to go back to his seat. He's gone down and gotten a beverage. He's already pretty ripped. And for some reason, during this doubles match yesterday, the Wimbledon channel, whoever they are, they're just obsessed with showing Woody Harrelson.
It's Woody Harrelson trying to get back in, getting.
And there's like a marshal or whoever the guy, the valet, whatever the hell it is, who's physically standing in the stairs, and Woody's coming up behind him saying, "I'd like to get back to my seat. My dad killed a federal judge." And the guy's not letting him sit down. And Woody just gives this big pantomime, just, "Oh, crap," with his face, and he's holding a big glass of booze, and he takes a nice pull on it. Yeah. And but it's a stemmed glass, so it's a glass with a stem because it's Wimbledon, don't you know? And so they keep going back to him, and he's just obsessed with. He's just on his phone, not watching the tennis. So these guys are just open. They're just openly mocking, that he's just so ripped. And I'm going to retweet the one where he is, and someone subtitled this one. This is when the edibles kick in. He's just sitting there licking his lips like he's parched or something. But he looks like he went to Wimbledon on acid or something. So that's Woody Harrelson there at Wimbledon. And there you go. An investigation underway after a man's body was discovered near the Metrolink train tracks in Pico Rivera. Investigators responded to the tracks between Slauson and Washington Boulevard around 9 a.m. Sunday. When law enforcement arrived on scene, they located a deceased man near the railroad. A cause of death is still not known. Officers say there was no obvious signs of trauma. According to Amtrak, the police activity caused delays on the Pacific Surfliner trains from LA through Orange County into San Diego County. An ID has not been released. So that's one of our bodies this weekend. We'll have the rest of the bodies next hour. And also my diet update. I'll give you where I am with the diet that I started. And I forgot the count. Producer Victor, is this the third week? This is the fourth week. This would be, tonight is week 4, right? Okay. I concur. Yeah, I think it feels like it. So yeah, this is the Penn Jillette diet that I've been doing for 4 weeks for old guys. A 23-hour fast, and then a keto sort of mad hour diet. And so I'll tell you how that's going when we come back. So all you old guys, which is, KFI demo, hang on, and there's a light at the end of your tunnel, and someone might be able to plug your tunnel with a shaft of hope. Just ease it in there, and this might be a diet that you can do, but you got to relax and just let it happen. Back hour number 2 right after this super hyper local Sunday, KFI AM 640, more stimulating talk.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Sweet less. I'm Michael Chappelle, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. ICE agents in 10 cities across the country, including LA, are apparently going to be targeting 2,000 people who have received deportation letters, but there have been no mass raids or unusual activity so far reported by activists locally and abroad, or I should say locally and in other cities. Deportation Defense Coordinator Janaya Dunlap says her group is trying to help get the word out about the rights of people.
Not giving any information about yourself other than your full name, because any information that you give can and will be used against you. When it comes to immigration, arresting somebody, they have the burden of proof in court.
Dunlap says immigrant families are scared. Many have not been willing to leave their homes. The Trump administration says the people targeted for the raids have already been to court and have deportation orders. Immigration advocates in LA County say the calls about deportations have been very rare.
The county's Office of Immigrant Affairs set up 4 dedicated phone lines to handle concerns about planned ICE enforcement.
It's been relatively quiet. For better or for worse, I mean, we hope that it's because people have the information already that they need.
Office Director Rigoberto Reyes says just a couple of calls have come in each of the last 2 days.
It's possible that people don't want to communicate with anyone. I mean, when you are afraid, and sometimes you just, try to lock down.
In East LA, Andrew Mullenbeck, KFI News.
Acting Director of Citizenship and Immigration Services Ken Cuccinelli says the ICE raids are important.
We've got compassionate, loyal ICE agents who are just doing their job.
Cuccinelli says illegal immigrants arrested have already been given due process and have their day in court. He says while there are many more thousands of deportation orders that could be served, the agency is focusing on detaining illegal immigrants who have criminal and violent backgrounds first. A woman's been found beaten to death apparently in a parking lot at a medical complex in Pasadena. Cops got the call about the woman's body, who's said to be about 69 years of age, around 3 o'clock this afternoon. He was pronounced dead at the scene at Alessandro Place near Fair Oaks Avenue. A fire burning in Mecca is 80% contained. That fire started just before Street and Avenue 66. Riverside County Fire says an outbuilding was destroyed by the fire. The fire has burned about 80 acres. Democrats have criticized President Trump over what they say is a racist tweet targeting some members of Congress. The tweet posted earlier today complains of progressive Democrat congresswomen telling the people of the United States how the government is to be run. Trump says, why don't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came and then come back and show us how it's done? Critics call the post hateful against women of color. Hackers are looking for more than bargains for Prime Day.
Thousands of deals are about to be up for grabs for Amazon Prime members. Also, apparently up for grabs, Prime members identities.
All right. I have to drop the stream real quickly because I have to remind my daughter to let the dogs out before she goes to bed.